we're good. Just
Yep,
double check
I
all
think
the
so.
audio. Damn, look at us looking pro.
Yeah. Starting off
Pro.
good.
All right, let me get my microphone ready. How's it going, everybody?
Awesome. All right. Hey, Nerd Herd. Welcome back to another episode of Just Us, the show where we kick back, catch up, and take you behind the stream.
That's right. As always, I'm Eguile.
And I'm DnDWife, and tonight we've got a cozy little hangout planned with a lot to talk about.
We're diving into some new anime seasons dropping soon. Also looking back at some of the series that are now finally wrapping up. We're also sharing some of our upcoming nerdy adventures, both off and on stream.
If you've got hot takes, recommendations, or questions, drop them in chat. We love hearing from y'all.
So grab your snacks, pour yourself a potion or a drink, and then let's just get into it. This is Just Us Live. We're bad at that. We got to work on that one. We'll work on the together ones better.
We'll get there.
But yeah, as always, welcome everyone to what is now
Welcome.
the second episode of Just Us Live, where we just take an opportunity to relax, kick back a bit, and talk a little bit about us directly with all the glitz and glam and all the other stuff. But yeah, so today we were figuring what's kind of been on the news, at least for us in nerddom, with all the new anime. And it's weird too, because we're notorious for... We will watch an anime and then we will just kind of drop off the radar and then suddenly we will renew our Crunchyroll account and then all the shows we want to watch suddenly appear.
And they have like 2 or 3 seasons up for them sometimes. It's crazy.
Yeah,
so.
you know, we're if you've watched us before on our previous shows, we're kind of dub people. I tend to prefer my anime dubbed. So it does usually, we're kind of used to taking a while. When all the new stuff comes out, we tend to not be the ones consuming it right off the bat.
Yeah, we're not there like every week, you know, where's the new episode? At least not all the time, but there are a few that we just see, like whenever we do eventually come back to Crunchyroll or something, we're like, oh, this one's going on right now and we have to watch it. There are a few that we have to.
Ooh, that's hot. Gotta have the talk show coffee, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so, and it's kind of cool because, well, it's kind of, I mean, I guess cool but sad because it always kind of comes to a certain point, and unless you're a One Piece fan, you know, your anime does eventually end.
It's gotta go away.
And so it's kind of interesting because I know for you, one of the bigger ones that's coming out that's ending is Dragon Slayer.
Or Demon Slayer, yeah.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Dragon's on the brain.
No worries. But yeah, I know it's one that's really great. The art is so beautiful for that anime. The animation's really great too. So I'm just a little sad to see it go, but it is, you know, it has an end, so it does have to go.
You know, I always find it funny too because I'm horrible at this because, you know, you bring it up quite a few times is I tend to go on the wikis or I look up the information because obviously Demon Slayer's been done for a while in the manga, so it's always interesting to
Know
see
how
what
it goes.
I mean. I guess I have a notorious habit, but sometimes there's always like a change. Like, you know, you never know. You can read a manga, you know, printing, and the anime could be significantly different. And we ran into that a lot in Bleach, right? So like we're super excited too because that's another ending that's coming with the 4th core finally coming out. Hey, Pollen Puffs, thank you for the subscription.
Thank
welcome.
you so much for the Prime sub. You're awesome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Great.
And you joined the firsts now. You get that special first tag that no one else will get eventually once we get enough subscribers.
Nice job.
So thank you. But yeah, like what we're talking about, like Bleach, you know, Bleach is one of those great examples of, you know, I mean, shit, I watched Bleach when I was in high school. I mean, you recently talked about binging. I mean, you binged from start to finish. Oh,
you got all the emotes.
but
yeah, I watched it over the course of like a month, I think. And I watched it from beginning to end until obviously then we caught up to Blood War together.
Yeah. And so it's just crazy because it just shows how, you know, sometimes when you can get your anime ended after a long time, you can get a lot more new content, which is what Kubo has really been pushing is that, okay, look, you know, now's an opportunity to make more of the scenes, more depth, more action that I wasn't able to do when I was rushed into the finaling of the manga.
Yeah, and the original manga was also a little, at least at the beginning, a little more geared toward children, so it wasn't trying to be as violent, so you had to tone it down a bit. But now we're getting all the right, you know, the right action.
Yeah, and so it's just awesome, and it's kind of crazy too, because I think Fire Force is coming down to its end too, and that one, and this kind of goes goes into my little micro point that I was going into, and we were talking about on these like long ass delays for us to get the endings of anime, you know, so like Fire Force, obviously, Bleach, all these anime, and then I mean right around the corner too is Black Clover, right?
Oh yeah, that's coming
so it's
back.
like it's like they're coming back,
So
but they're
excited.
coming back from such a long fucking
From a
hiatus
while, yeah.
that it just sucks sometimes because I mean you and I have this same problem. I think there's about like 6 or 7 anime that we haven't watched because it took so long for the next season to come out that we were like, oh, well, we need to rewatch the series in order to get back into it. But then you kind of struggle because you're rewatching something you've probably already watched a few times, and now you're trying to watch it, and then you just don't make it to the end. So, like, it just happens, right? So I'm kind of having the same problem with Alfietta in that I want to watch the 3rd season, but I was like, okay, well, I need to rewatch it because it was a badass anime and I want to rewatch it. But then there's so much newer content that I haven't seen before that I want to jump on first. And it's just like, it makes it such a pain in the ass because it almost feels like you just have this, almost like you're painting, you know, this pile of shame of what you want to watch, but you haven't even gotten the time to.
Yeah, there's a stockpile of things, right? And then, you know, all this new stuff coming out as well, then all of the older stuff kind of takes a back burner to the new stuff for precedent.
Right. I mean, I know like right now you're stupid excited because your one of your like biggest picks 2 years ago is finally back.
Oh yeah, Dress Up Darling is finally back, and not just coming back, but like it is back. There are a couple episodes out already. There's like 5 episodes out. 3 of them have already been dubbed, so they are being quick about this. They are pumping it out, and I am here for it because I loved the first season. They came hard and they hit good, and it was such a great anime. But it did take a while to come back, so I was a little worried that this new season might not have that same momentum to keep pushing it forward.
Right. Yeah, and we did notice that, you know, there's a stylized anime or animation change.
There's a little bit of a difference.
You know, and it's kind of cool, and it's kind of interesting too because you know, we've been sitting and you know, thanks to all you guys out in the Twitch community, and we've been kind of ingratiated ourselves, and you guys have brought us in.
It's so awesome.
And it's funny when we talk to other of the different streamers or people about anime, and one of them that came up was Shield Hero, and we've been talking about it a lot, and it's funny in the last couple of days, and
I was asked about that,
and it was funny because it's like if you've ever seen the How I Met Your Mother, where it's like you break the glass and people don't realize something until you bring it up, and so I was talking with someone about how I like Shield Hero, but it sucks that the voice actor died in the first season.
The original,
What's going on, Deadlogs?
What's up? Hi.
And so when the actor died, I'm a sucker for the audio. Like I mean, I am hooked on major voice actors. I grew up with anime in the 90s where like 6
they're iconic.
Well, it sounds like 6 guys were the voice of everything.
Yeah.
So the voice is key. And so we always say, hey, you know, it's tough, but it's just not the same.
It isn't.
And it was funny because once we explained that, a couple of people were like, wait, there's a different voice actor?
And at first they said they couldn't tell the difference, but then as it went on, they were like, oh, yeah, I kind of am noticing a little bit.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
And it just shows that like there are so many things that happen with anime if they're not like right on the cusp of stuff. You know, it sucks. You know, it's like you would never really experience this. Now I don't know for sure. One Piece fans, let me know. But I imagine minus a few of your guys' time skips and animation changes, it relatively stays the same because the artistry, the people, the you know the continuity is there because of how long it's been running. But it sucks with the, you know, we're very big fans. Like we try to watch all the small stuff because we don't have time to be invested in like 8,000-9,000 episodes, right?
That's a lot.
So usually we're like, hey, we find a nice 12 to 24 and it's good.
So nice.
But because they're smaller, it sucks because it takes so long that, like we were saying, you know, you either lose an actor or the animation changes.
Yeah.
One example that we unfortunately couldn't do was Devil is a Part-Timer.
Oh, that was so good.
I love the first season. The first season was amazing, but we can't stomach the second one.
It just, everything changed. Animation changed. It got way bad.
But it was, what, 8-9 years between the seasons?
Yeah, it was a lot.
What do you expect to happen?
All that momentum that they got in the first season, which was really good, kind of died out.
Yeah, and that was my problem because that was, again, a great, like, because it was like one of the earlier reverse isekais. Like, oh, now you come to the normal world.
It's the creature coming to our world.
Yeah, right? But it just shows that it's tough to have sometimes these fandoms when you don't know if it's gonna, you know, make another season. And I think one that we were stupid shocked, and I was I thought it was a joke. I didn't know if it was real or not. but the Ahadin one.
Oh, Ahadin-san. That was so good.
Right, like that was one where we
that
loved it. It was great. I recommend anyone to watch it. It's
so
like
good.
12 episodes long.
It's a slice of life. It's
great.
A romance.
It's very interesting, and the takes they take on it are great.
Yeah.
But no way in hell did I ever think it was going to get a second season.
No.
There's just no... Yeah.
Right,
See, he's
right.
got
It's so
his rapping.
good. It's so
Deadlogs
good.
knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right? It has such great scenes. I never
So
would have
amazing.
expected to have a second season.
I didn't either, right? The love interest kind of got met. Everything kind of got wrapped up really nicely. And I thought, well, there's nothing else, right? They got their happy ending. They're together. So I'm really excited.
Shocking that it actually went that way in an anime. But I think, it's definitely getting pushed more and more. And I hope that more of these independent, like smaller markets get... bigger chances, and really it's the delay, because we even see like AAAs like Black Clover, right? Like I loved Black Clover, but
so
honestly, the hiatus that they have been on, and I think the biggest part I hate is that it ended in it paused in the worst possible space.
It did. It really did.
I like Parasite.
Oh, Parasite's a good one.
I do like Parasite. The class. I remember watching the classic in the original and reading the manga,
crazy.
But D and I have I've shown her recently the new remake.
It's so good.
And that's definitely a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows like there's so many out there that because they're not the biggest of the big, they don't get that, and then when they finally do, it's sometimes too damn late. Like unless it's a AAA like Bleach, right, coming back out of the the shadows. It's kind of very lucky because it was a big thing. It was part of the big three back in the day, so obviously there's people to watch it, but Ahadin-san, like not many people even knew that anime existed.
Right.
So to even think that it would get a second season is just you kind of don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. You hope, but it's like, put it on the back of your mind. That way, it's not it's not a disappointment when it doesn't come around.
But we actually, in order to, with everyone else here, we wanted to start doing a little bit of a challenge to kind of help us with our anime issues. Yep. And so we're going to start trying to select an anime, short animes, 1 to 2 seasons, 24 episodes max, that we will watch in between each of our episodes of Just Us and come back together and talk about it, like a book club, but for anime.
But an anime club instead.
And so the one we picked for this week, or for this run, is going to be Ahadin-san, the second season. Just because we want people to watch the first and second season because it's awesome, and we wanted an excuse to watch it and have a reason to watch it. So we want to see everyone else. We'll be posting in the Discord the actual link to the anime so people know what it is. Yep. Hopefully, if you have Crunchyroll, I don't know. We were thinking maybe we can do a watch the finale or something together.
That'd be cool.
Do a live watch together or something. We'll figure something out.
If you all want to save it,
we're still trying to figure out a lot of this background stuff as to go into a little bit more on the technical side of our stream. We still are trying to get a our anime watch party going. We also have a lot of classic anime from my childhood that are DVDs, ancient relics of technology that I actually had to, which is sad in my day, go and buy an actual DVD player to go to my computer because they're no longer like standard.
No disc drive.
So that way, we'll be able to watch some classic anime that I don't think is available a lot on streaming. So
not really.
We're gonna be getting those up soon, but those will be watch onlys. There will be no VODs for those ones. So those we will make sure to put a note on those that those will be important because you'll need to be there live if you want to watch it, because we're not gonna get any trouble with a VOD. So we will be doing that. Yeah, right. I know. Right? It's sad. It's so sad that I had to buy an extra one, and I think the worst part was I think it was like $12.
It's
also stupid cheap, so it's even makes it feel even worse. It's another thing, it'd be like $50-$60.
You're right. This ancient relic from the past.
So we gotta dust those off, but we're planning on doing something like that here in the near future, so that way we can also go through some of those old ones, because I don't think D&D's seen a lot that's in those cases.
Not at all. There's like all the old Ghost in the Shell, the old Gundams that I'm really excited about.
And a lot of these are before the remakes, the remasters, the revoices, so they're going to be
all
in their
original
classic goodness.
So excited.
So we're definitely excited about that. And like we always say, we're very much into dubbed anime. And, as always, and we've been talking excitedly about this because I think we'll have one more Just Us before we go go to SAC Anime.
I think so. Just one.
And and just even more announcements. There's just so when we first got our VIP tickets, we were a little worried because there was really no one being announced.
It was a little weird.
But now we're gonna be seeing, I think, the entirety of like the Teen Titans voice cast. Many of the Critical Role people. We got Travis, good. We got Laura, we got Ashley Johnson. Fingers crossed, we're hoping there will be like a fourth.
Like a Taliesin, maybe?
They seem to always come in pairs. So we're kind of hoping there's going to be a surprise guest.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got Jim Cummings, who is just a classic voice. I mean, there's so many people that we're excited to see. And another thing with that is we are going to try our hand at the IRL streaming as well. Not much in the convention center itself, and it's not because there's any kind of restrictions. They honestly love it there.
They do.
The internet is trash.
It's horrible.
We rarely can get the internet to work in the middle of the convention center, so I doubt we'll be able to do it this year.
Yeah.
But we are going to try to do some stuff outside. I'm going to have a nice reunion with a friend I met in Rivals with Phoenix, and so we're gonna get together, distant DMs, and share ideas and notes. It's going to be a fun time. So if you are also going to be at SAC Anime, let us know. We definitely would love to hang out and catch up and get some real life photos of people we know in person, which would be great. So keep a lookout for that. We'll definitely be updating more after we get back from that, but it's going to be a hectic trip. Probably the next Just Us, we'll probably go over kind of how
we're going to do,
and how we pack.
Our plan, game plan.
We're very keyed in on conventions as this is going to be now our 4th year going to SAC Anime and probably our 8th SAC Anime in a row. We have not missed a single one. So crazy. We have been going crazily for the anime conventions. Yeah. But it's fun. I recommend it if you have one in your neighborhood. It doesn't matter if it's large or small. Man, they are a blast because it's just a way for us to come together, have fun. A lot of the merch is overpriced, but sometimes you find deals.
Good gems if you are very discerning and you look enough.
But we'll be definitely giving you guys a lot more updates as we come along on that one because it's definitely something that we are excited to share. Right now, we haven't been traveling as much as we normally have because we've been saving up for that trip because we've gotten it. And we've been raising a lot, too. Thanks to Recon, we're going to be able to get a lot more little totchkis, and we're definitely going to try to find something for him. So shout out to Recon for all his support and giving tons of subs, which is always awesome. But yeah, guys, it's going to be a blast. I'm hoping we can meet everyone we can. I tend to become a freaking nervous wreck on the first few days, and this is going to be a big one for me because we're getting the hotel. So it's going to be a matter of getting there, getting the parking, getting the hotel. I'm going to have to figure out what's going to happen. I take you're talking to Recon Deadlogs. I don't know. Is he streaming right now? I don't know what he's up to right now. We'll see. He might be in the Emma's watch party because I know they're all hanging out tonight.
They're having a good a movie night.
But and so we're definitely thinking about rebranding you. Hey man, if you need any help, let us know. We're there too. We know how that goes, so it's always fun. But for us, I think looking on the background of us, we are now coming to, and it was kind of shocking, the month. It's only been a month since we have really been affiliated and really actively going here on Twitch. That's
crazy.
Right? I mean, we've seen so much. I don't know about you, D&D, but I've been having a blast.
Me too. It's been fantastic. And the community has been so welcoming and fun to hang out with. Just finding all of you guys has been awesome. So I'm just really excited for what's coming.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think it's just this is only the beginning for Couple of Nerds Productions. And if you haven't already, come check us out on YouTube. That's where we post a lot of the over content, D&D memes, and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, it really is a way to kind of connect more with us. And if you haven't already, you definitely got to check out our Discord. That's where we have all of our nerdiness for all to see in all forms, whether it's Dungeons and Dragons, streaming,
Zomboid.
video games, Zomboid, anime, art. You would be able to find it there. So definitely come check it out. You can also see a lot of the shenanigans of the agency if you're into Project Zomboid. I think that's the other thing that's really weird for us right now is this 2-week week down season. I don't know about you, but it kind of
strange.
sucks. I haven't played really Project Zomboid now in over a week.
Yeah.
And it feels freaking weird.
You know, it was just last Sunday we were supposed to have our last stand. And
that's a good update you can give.
Nothing happened, right? And so it's been a week. And finally today we got confirmation that this coming Sunday we'll be having our last stand. So keep a lookout for our live stream on Sunday because we will definitely be trying to cover that. Hopefully,
we finally get to have our joint live stream last stand.
Yay!
That was so embarrassing, guys, for us, and it kind of sucked when we were all ready to go. We had our first live stream and nothing happened.
We were so excited. We really wanted it to be like a grand thing, and then it pooped up.
But at the turning point, though, it was something where we saw just how adaptable and how fun everyone else can be. Because what we really did was we turned it around. I think we jumped onto Raft, and a bunch of people, Deadlogs including over here in our chat, joined us and played for a while.
Fun.
So we definitely made the best of it, you know, when you have stuff kind of fall flat through no fault of your own.
Not at all.
But at least we were able to kind of turn point and have a lot of fun with it. Because, man, now I think we're going to be doing a Raft co-stream a lot more often. We're going to be doing one tonight, actually.
Yeah, right after this. So it's going to be so much fun.
Right, so if you're looking to play some Raft, we're definitely going to be playing tonight. After the stream tonight, we'll take a little break, go get ourselves some food. But we will definitely be jumping in. And so if you guys are interested, come join us on Discord. We'll be sitting in our Discord streamer den. Just come join us in there. We'll get you the code and we'll get you into the game. Because Raft is a ton of fun.
It's so much fun. I was having a blast with everybody in there, us trying to build a boat and get ourselves to different locations and then getting railroaded by the game to going to the first island. That was fun.
I know, right?
So we got to go see how that turns out.
But yeah, so I mean, it's definitely, you know, as always, we are just having so much fun, and it's really thanks to all you guys watching, tuning in, hanging out with us. I mean, big shout out to all the people in the agency as well as those who aren't, because all the Project Zomboid people, I don't think we've met a bad person yet. We have fun. You know, we may joke around. We may start, you know, fake rivalries and fake rage.
Met some cheeky people out there, but never anyone with like horrible intentions.
Right.
So.
That's not quite what we're looking for here, you know, as a couple of nerds. But really, you know, for us, as we like to do with Just Us, is just a little bit of us in the background, because a lot of times, you know, you see these guys online and it's just, it's always the production. It's always, you know, what's going on, always turned on. But this is going to be an opportunity for anyone to come by, come talk to us, hang out for a little bit, and get to learn a little bit about us, you know, and that way we're not just some face that randomly shows up at night at streaming playing video games. We're just, you know, a couple of nerds wanting to connect with the community and discuss the topics that we think are important and crazy, and also enjoy some games and have some fun.
Yeah, you know, we think nerdy topics are important because there is a lot of like, oh, you're a nerd, you know, that's all, you're bad, but everyone's a nerd for all sorts of different things, right? There are sports nerds, there are art nerds, there's a bunch of different things, and so I think that it's important to kind of elevate that and show how good it is.
Yeah, and I think, you know, a good, you know, I think what I also think is that, you know, to get to the point on it is like there's always a lot of discussions, right? Like there's always a lot of cheeky debates and things like that. That I love having online, and a lot of them are in Discord, and I like bringing them out into the streaming category too, so that people can have these same kind of fun discussions. So the one that I have been getting in with a lot of people, and I think, and people think I'm the weird one about this, and it comes to VR. My stance is that I will never, ever, ever, ever use a VR system unless you lock me in a windowless room that I can have access to, that I know is locked, and then that's good.
Yeah.
I just don't, I cannot, the schizophrenic in me just can't have something covering my face and not knowing who's around me. Like my luck, my apartment would be robbed around me while I'm playing Skyrim VR, and I'll take it off and everything will be gone.
Right.
I'll be like the NPCs when I put a basket over my head. I just, you know, I've been talking to a few people like Powder and stuff where it's like they play that VR stuff. It's like,
I couldn't.
I couldn't, you know. And
I'm in the same boat. I can't do that. I can't just like let the outside world continue without me being alert.
I think the VR stuff is cool. Like I've heard of, like they got like the haptic chess pieces where you can kind of feel what's going on. I don't think I'll ever really be at a point, unless you're like plugging my brain into the Matrix. I just don't think I can do VR.
And even then, I'd still want to be in some sort of like enclosed protective pod or something, you know?
Right. because it's just, to me, it's like there are some technologies we just don't need to get into. Like a big one was like the 3D glasses. Obviously, as a glasses person and Recon and Deadlogs, you love taking my glasses away during gaming sessions, which is awesome. But like a lot of that glass wearing face stuff is just not applicable to glasses wearers. It's just not comfortable.
Not unless you can also put that on prescription glasses, and that's a whole nother cost.
A lot of times just because it's over the face, so you're just going to be pressing against the bridge of your nose anyway. So it's like, dude, why bother? You know. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of the thing that like I love about technology, but I also hate about it is that, you know, certain things come out that some people. Yes, I disabled it during Marvel Rivals because that is a game, and I had to carry Recon, so I needed to be able to see. You know, I had to be doing all those healing.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm definitely trying to play Rivals more often. I was playing it quite frequently during season 1 and season 2.
Oh yeah, you were working that battle pass.
It's hard to find people to play with back in the day when I was first starting to stream.
Yeah.
But now it's definitely definitely a lot more awesome with the community that has accepted us and brought us in.
Yeah.
But we do have a few more weeks before the starting of the next Harvest server. Yeah. The biggest updates on us. Yeah, VR freaks me out too. 3D is but doable, and the 4D is the worst. Yeah,
right.
Although I do like, I will say, like as a weird balance, is I like the ones where they're like hooked up to a harness system. It has like that slidey floor.
Yeah, I'm cool
because
with that.
Then at least you're not gonna walk your ass into a wall or off a cliff or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is that kind of, it's an experience I'm not looking to enjoy. And that's the biggest thing is like, I'm not trying to have all my senses into the gaming. Like I can be into the game just by sitting on my couch or having my gaming headphones on and being like 5 inches from my screen, right? Like that's 3D enough for me.
That's great.
So it's definitely where we want to go, or not where I want to go in the future. I think the only way it would be is like one of those, like it would have to be the VR room around me, right? Like the hollow deck in Star Trek. Like, I think that's the only
full
way
room that locks.
Yeah, right. Like that's the only way I think I'll enter into the 3D space. But I'll be long, like either a robot or in a jar somewhere by that time. So I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that one.
Nah, we'll be all right.
We'll be serving our robot overlords by that point in society, you know. So I don't think we have to worry too much.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
But so again, you know, we have our last stand coming up. But another big one for us to touch on, which is going to be big for you, is the starting of the hardcore server.
Yeah. Oh, is this going to be my first time?
Starting tomorrow.
I was accepted, and I'm so excited.
Starting tomorrow, the hardcore server. So you might see a little bit of pop-ups every now and then. Try to catch them when they come out.
Yeah.
But the hardcore server is chaotic. So it could be we could play for 5 days, or we could play for 20 minutes and be completely eliminated from the server.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to check that out. It won't be till Saturday till I'll be able to jump in. I do work all day tomorrow, unfortunately.
I will try to live stream it tomorrow. Normally my Fridays are my like relaxed Polia live streams, but this hardcore server start is important, so I want to get in there.
Oh, we're gonna be nice and relaxed. Like, run! Go! No, yeah, you're good. Oh,
hi, Lady.
Hello, first time chatter.
How you doing? How do y'all feel about the new Black Clover season being announced?
I am so stoked. I am so stoked. It's one of the few ones that I have kind of not read the manga for because I really, really loved the world of Black Clover.
Yeah.
I'm still on the fence with the whole bulk Osta, like Bulksta, whatever you want to call it. Him looking too swole for me sometimes. Swolsta, there we go. I like that one, Swolsta. That's what's going to be from now on. But I'm definitely excited, and I just hope they do it justice because honestly, the anime agency that does that one is amazing. I always love the anime that kind of put the more hand drawn effects with the digital 3D effects on top of each other. Like we're Fairy Tail fans of like first season Fairy Tail animation where they really went into
with the magic circle.
Right, they really went into it. It's such a cool combination, and so Black Clover was always so awesome.
Yeah.
Plus I just love Asta's character. It's as annoying and screechy as he is, it's just so great.
Yeah.
So that's one though that I will wait for it to fully dub before I watch because I have to grind that.
There's no waiting.
I was burned too hard by watching Dragon Ball Z 1 episode a week. I can't do it again, man.
No.
I'm just so scarred.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
But Layden, thank you for joining us. Your first time chat. I love it with a question. I definitely appreciate it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many good ones coming out right now, and then there's so many good new ones too that we're we're seeing. I wish I had more time to watch anime.
Oh, I know. I think I just recently watched the first season of Kaiju number 8, and they have the second season coming out. It is a really good anime. I like that one. I'm going to keep watching it, but I'm waiting for it to get a few more episodes into the next season before I start binging it.
But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations or anything that's kind of sneaking under the radar, be sure to send it on over to us on our Discord. We love to get any recommendations. Add to our pile of shame because obviously we need more to deal with. But definitely, like I said, our next challenge, what we're going to start doing on these Just Us is picking out an anime, and we're going to try to watch it all together, not necessarily together at the same time, but we'll watch it
within that time frame.
And by the next 2 weeks, when we come back for another Just Us, we're going to talk about it and kind of share what we loved about it, and hopefully we can get a nice little anime book club going here.
Oh yeah, so just remember, in this next one, we're going to be watching the second season of Aharen-san. So if you haven't watched it, go ahead and binge the first season too, and then watch the second one, and we'll talk about it.
And it's super short. They're only 12 episodes. You want more. They're so good. You're going to want more. It's not going to be an issue for you to catch up. We will never recommend necessarily the giant monolith that is like Dragon Ball Z or One Piece.
Go watch One Piece.
We won't be doing anything like that. But it's
only
definitely,
if you want to.
Definitely awesome. We had some great time today. I know. I want I want to watch Eminence of Shadow so bad. I think it's supposed to be Eminence of Shadow. I think I got to change where the text box got cut off a little bit. I want to watch Eminence of Shadow. We just don't have a Hulu account right now. We
so
tend
many different
to
ones.
go watch. No, I know. That's why I specifically, Snoopy was like, let's all watch One Piece in 2 weeks and essentially watch every episode back to back.
You can binge it. You're fine.
I feel like unless there's another COVID, I will never have the time to sit down and actually watch One Piece.
I might, but because I have a desk job, I can watch it at work while I'm working, but that's tough. That's one I think I would want to pay a little attention to, just because there's so much going on.
I just was never a One Piece fan. I don't know how you guys do it. It's so many episodes.
I tried starting it. It's definitely
but yeah, so if you guys have recommendations,
Damn,
but you watched it 1.5 speed. Yeah, I've heard of that, of people watching them in like rapid speed, but like
I can't do that.
You guys are crazy. You guys are just insane with how you're able to consume. I'm an old fart. Like I gotta rewatch episodes sometimes. I watch it with subtitles, even when it's in English.
Yeah, with Bleach, I was going back constantly and rewatching episodes.
Oh yeah. Especially if there's multiple seasons, you watch the first one, the second one, you go back and watch the first one again, the second one again. I mean, it's just you gotta. But as always, guys, thank you for the love. Thank you for the shout outs today. We got new fresh chatters, which we love so much, and as well as a new subscription. Thank you once again. I think that was Daisy, right? That's Daisy from Z, Pollen Puff Z. I believe that is Daisy.
That's Daisy. So thank you
Miss
so
Daisy,
much.
thank you so much.
You're
and we're
awesome.
hoping to see you season 10, man. It's gonna be dope.
Hoping to see you there.
Like I said, it doesn't matter if we're all on the same team or not. We still have fun. Wait, they're gonna okay, so essentially they're gonna make like a One Piece Kai.
Oh no.
Kind of like what they did. They're just gonna like chop it up.
Hey, I might watch that if it cuts out all the crazy.
Well, no, I mean you can watch the live action, and when the kids in that show are 87, they'll finally finish the One Piece. They'll have it because
they'll be running around.
It's gonna take them forever to make that show.
Right. Oh, geez. Oh, I can't believe they're doing that, but I'm so excited to try and find out.
I think on the next one we should talk about anime live action.
Yeah, and how that translates.
Only been a handful that are good. So if any of you guys know some good live actions, I only know of a couple that are half decent. The Bleach one wasn't terrible.
Not terrible.
It wasn't terrible.
And should we be taking our cues for that from the Japanese, who do it so much? They do all these live action plays, so maybe we should be looking at them and see how they cast.
Exactly. Like I think that's like the next track, because to me, I'd rather see an anime live action than a Disney movie live action.
Absolutely. I'll do that in a heartbeat.
Right. And so I think that's going to be I think that's a good look. We'll definitely probably take a look and see next on the next season or the next episode. Look into live action, see what we think and what the audience thinks.
Let's talk about it. But that's gonna do it tonight for Just Us Live. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
We love doing these little check-ins with you all. You know, nerd news, Steam updates, life stuff. It means a lot that all you guys are here hanging out with us as well.
Don't forget, we've got more streams coming all week long and new content rolling in for YouTube soon.
But if you got questions, ideas, or just want to share your favorite anime with us, hit us up on Discord or in the comments when we upload this on YouTube. That's what we do later.
Big thanks to everyone who watched live or caught the VOD. Y'all are the best. We love you.
Until next time,
stay safe, stay nerdy, and take care of each other. Just us out.